Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. And this is a model right here that I've been pretty excited for. This is the Mercedes Maybach, the S680 in Cirrus Silver Nautical Blue Metallic. Looks really nice, number 516. Really cool car. It's probably one of the coolest luxury cars that Mercedes does. And then we also have this other Mercedes-Benz. It's the EQS 584 Matic in silver metallic, number 508. They did release one of these in like a dark blue, but I passed on it. They do have one coming out in black as well that I might pick up. Not really sure, but yeah, this one's been sitting around for probably a month or two now. So we're finally going to do a video on it since this thing right here just came in. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. See what this thing is all about. So from my understanding, this is an electric car. I'm not real big on electric cars, but they can be kind of cool sometimes, I guess. But I don't know. I prefer things with gas-powered motors. All right, let's check this thing out. So here's the car. I will say the paint looks pretty good. It's kind of a nice, simple metallic silver. Just like the box says, it is silver metallic. The detailing on it looks pretty good, though, so far. But, yeah, you can see it's got, like, moon and sunroofs back here. It's not too bad. So the wheels right here, you can see that it does have a Mercedes logo right in the center of the wheel. You can see there's little black dots for like the lug nuts and stuff. Just kind of a plain silver wheel. Tires look pretty good. Nice tread detail on the bottom. Somebody asked me the other day, Mini GT does have rubber wheels, in case any of you were wondering. All the wheels on all their cars are going to be rubber. As well as the wing mirrors on the sides, they're also going to be rubber. You can see right here in front of the mirror, there's a little EQS badge right in front of this front window, so that looks nice. It is a four-door car. You can see the handle lines look pretty good. All the door lines are nice and tight. It looks pretty good. Going around the windows, there is like a little bit of black, I don't know, like black trim going around the windows and stuff, which is nice. There's not really any terrible window gaps on this one from what I can see. Mini GT's been struggling with that lately, and I spoke too soon. So if you look at the front window right here, right where the tip of my pick is, there's a big gap between the roof and the acrylic windshield piece, which is not good. I mean, when you're just holding the model in your hands, looking at it and stuff, you're not gonna really notice that. But when you're really looking close at these models, you can see that there's a big old gap right there. So hopefully Mini GT will fix that at some point. There's been several models that have been like that. And oh yeah, you can see the light passing through it right here at this angle. You can see my finger through it, through that little crack right there. So yeah, I don't like that. Kind of is what it is at this point. It's not something that really makes it or breaks it for me. It's just one of those things that's kind of inevitable sometimes, but Mini GT should be working out a fix for that. But you can see it's got some windshield wipers molded into the plastic on the windshield right here. It's got more of that black trim going around the glass. On the hood right here, you've got some nice body lines going down either side, and then you also have your Mercedes logo right on the center at the front. And then also on this car, this whole front piece right here, this whole front grille piece is actually glass or plastic acrylic. It just it starts at the end of the headlight here and it goes all the way around to the other side and ends there. So it's got a silver Mercedes badge in there, and then it's got all these like white little like grill details. I'm not sure if those are like LEDs or something that come on at night. I haven't really researched this car too much. I have seen one in person, but the whole front grille is going to be glass. But the headlight details look good. You can see some bulb action going on back there, so that does look nice. And then it looks like there's a little bit of like silver trim above the headlight. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that because I don't really see it on this side. Oh yeah, I do. You can see there's a little bit of silver trim going atop the acrylic right there. But then you've got some grill mesh details down in here in this lower grill. You've got a couple like air splitters right in here. I'd imagine those are probably active aero, so that's going to send some fresh air into the wheel well right here. And there's a little bit of silver trim on them as well. So the front end of this car definitely looks pretty cool. I mean, for being an electric car, it does look kind of sporty. It does look pretty clean. I don't know why, but it kind of gives me like a Honda Civic impression. I don't know. I feel like there's so many modern cars that just look like they're all the same, but this one's not too bad. I don't mind it too much. But going around to the other side, pretty much everything's going to be identical. You can see all the door lines and stuff. Beautiful paint on this one. I really do dig the paint. And then you're going to have your gas filler cap right here, kind of an oval shape. And then, like I said, you have your like sun and moon roofs on the top right here. They are acrylic, and then they've got all this black going around the glass. So that is cool. Same thing with the back window right there. See a little bit of a body line across the top as well. And then coming around to the rear end, you can see the body line come down from the top and the back where the back trunk would be. You've got a nice Mercedes badge right in the center. You've got EQS 580, and then you have 4MATIC on the other side. White license plate down here with EQS, kind of in a weird font. You would think it would match the font that's on these logos right here, but it's kind of, it looks like just like a basic Times New Roman type font, which is odd. But you've got a couple more like reflector brake light things at the bottom, and then you've got a big acrylic brake light that goes all the way across the center. So that looks pretty good as well. And then it looks like there's a little tiny bit of a rear diffuser on the bottom in here on both sides. And then this is how the bottom looks. It's got some weird lines going on, a bunch of like odd details back here. But yeah, pretty simple base. But I actually don't mind this car. I think it is kind of cool. It's not my favorite car ever, but it's kind of nice. Just I mean, this is just one of those cars that you would see on the road from, day-to-day life. So it's kind of cool to get some stuff like that from Mini GT. It's not my absolute favorite thing, not really my cup of tea, but it is cool to have in the collection. But we'll go ahead and throw a picture up on screen so you guys can see the car compared to the actual thing. I think it looks pretty accurate because I have seen this car in real life before. But yeah, pretty cool. That was number 508 again, the Mercedes-Benz EQS 580 4MATIC. Now let's take a look at what I think is the star of the show, the Maybach over here. Again, this is going to be number 516. This one just came out recently. I can't remember how long I've had it for. I've had it for probably a couple weeks now, but it is pretty nice. You can see you've got your Mercedes licensing on the back, TSM sticker, and then your barcode down here with the details. This one is going to be left-hand drive. Not sure if these come in right-hand drive. I would imagine they probably do for the European market. But, all right, let's take a look. Oh, okay, so before we take it out of this little clamshell thing, I did watch a video. I can't remember whose video it was, but I watched a video on this model, and it is a huge car. You can see it is literally taking up the whole entire plastic tray. But for some reason, the way they molded the plastic on this back end right here, right above the back of the car, it rubs on the paint and looks like shit. So that's not good. So I think there's going to be a lot of these that have flaws. So if you look on the back right here, on the back of the trunk, there's like a bunch of blemishes back here where that plastic sits. And then it also looked like there was a little bit going on the hood too. Yeah, over here on the hood, there's some more blemishes right there. So that is really not good. If they need to design their packaging better apparently, because you can even see on the packaging right here, right on this little hump right here, you can see where all the paint has rubbed off on that plastic piece right there. So they need to do something to prevent that from happening. That's really unfortunate because I was actually looking forward to this model. I might have to buy one in a Miho blister to replace it since this one's got issues. But Yeah, if you're buying the boxed version of this one, just be aware that it is probably going to have some blemishes on the back of the car right here, right where this like trunk area is. You can see there's one right there, and there's one off to the side right there. So yeah, that is not good. But anyways, beautiful car, huge casting. It's very long. The wheels on this are super nice. They're like a lace wheel, and there's actually air going through all these little spokes. So that is really nice. You can see the Mercedes logo right in the center. Really nice metallic blue paint on the side of this one. You can see it's like a dark blue base coat, and then it's got all kinds of like lighter blue grains going all over the place. Looks really nice. I like the dark blue with like this silver pinstripe and like the silver door handles and stuff. You have a V12 badge right there on the side behind the wheel. So this is going to be a V12 car, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think the wheels and the color, the two-tone color of this one really are what really sells this thing. It just looks awesome. But going around to the front, one of the other really awesome details with some of these Mercedes that they've been doing is they actually have the little pop-up Mercedes badge made out of photo-etched metal. These actually, that little badge right there on the hood actually is metal, which is really cool. We've seen it on the Mercedes-Benz 190E race cars, and I think it's awesome. But you've got this really nice chrome grille on the front. The headlights look pretty good on this one. Nothing too fancy, but they are acrylic, and then they've got some bulb details behind there. There's more grille meshing down here on the front in chrome, which looks really nice. The meshing is really tight knit all together through there, so that looks really good. You can see it's got like this center body line going up the hood. Looks really nice. Rubber mirrors, as always. On this side, it's pretty much going to be the same thing, except for, of course, we have our fuel filler back here. Just like the EQS, it's going to have the moonroof on the top. Obviously, a little bit different shape-wise. The ones on the Maybach are going to be a little bit bigger. And then back window looks good. Again, paint blemishes on the back right there. Very unfortunate. That is not good on Mini GT's part. That's one of those flaws that's unacceptable, because I've seen multiple other people get this one with paint blemishes on the back right here. So not good, Mini GT. You need to fix that. But anyways, on the back right here, you have your Mercedes badge right there in chrome. And then you have your Maybach badge on the left-hand side. Sorry about that. I don't know why my camera decided to stop recording, but anyways, you've got the S680 badge on the other side right here. Really nice looking acrylic inserted taillights on this thing. Then you've got your little like accent taillight reflector things right there. You can see down here you've got like some exhaust cutouts. They're not actually like molded in. Like it's just silver paint down here on the bottom, which I don't know how the Maybach exhaust works, but so I don't know if that's actually accurate or not, but it's just like some ovals with the line through it, and then there's a little bit of silver trim going up and around it as well. No license plate on this thing. The bottom is going to be pretty simple, not a whole lot going on. Tire treads look pretty good on this thing. But yeah, that is the Mini GT Mercedes Maybach. I think they're also going to be doing one in like a champagne gold color. I don't remember if that one's two-tone as well, but I'm definitely going to be picking up all of the Maybachs that Mini GT does, because I think it's a really cool car. It's a nice luxury car. It's got all kinds of cool bells and whistles, and yeah, those wheels look awesome on this thing. So I'll show it off compared to the real car if I can find one in this two-tone color. See what you guys think of it. I think Mini GT did a pretty good job with this one. Like I said, if you're going to be buying this one, be careful about these blemishes on the back. If you're going to buy one, I would suggest trying to find one in the blister if you can. If you can't, and you're going to be buying a box model, just beware. Probably going to have some damage on the back right there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate you hanging out with me and watching. Definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like this video if you did in fact enjoy, and we will see you guys in the next video.